Now at 5:30, Arizona GOP lawmakers continue to introduce new bills aimed at changing election procedures. The latest bill stirring up controversy.
It's called HB 2720. It would in part give the state legislature the power to question the Secretary of State's certification of presidential election results. Fox 10's Nicole Garcia has been looking into this. She joins us live. Nicole?
Republican Representative Shauna Bollock says that she introduced this bill just a couple days ago, and its goal is to strengthen election integrity and provide another set of eyes on the election certification process. But her opponents are saying that this bill would give lawmakers the power to override the vote of the people.
I view this bill as one that hopefully would help insert potentially the legislature into the process.
Shauna Bollock says she crafted her bill after listening to her constituents' concerns about the integrity of the 2020 election. She says as the bill moves forward, the specifics will be clarified.
And people will understand at that point it's more of a bipartisan process, and it's not something where you have, a simple majority. It would not be that way.
Arizona's top election official is passionately opposed to the bill.
I mean, I would say slap in the face, but it's more like a punch in the face of voters. At this point, why would we even hold a presidential election if that's what we're going to give the legislature the authority to do?
Bollock says that interpretation is not true.
We would put a check on the process, and after the committee would meet, then it would go to her to be certified. So basically looking to make sure that all the I's were dotted and the T's were crossed. I think adding another step in the process at this point is an okay thing to do.
If the bill makes it, at least one Democratic congressman has vowed to defeat it by public referendum.
If they do pass it, I will refer to the ballot. I have a lot of time, I have a lot of resources, and I guarantee you we'd win this election.
And Secretary of State Katie Hobbs also vowed to fight this bill, even going as far as to lobby Governor Ducey if the bill ever reached his desk. HB 2720 would also prevent judges from dismissing frivolous lawsuits, instead requiring a jury trial. Reporting live, I'm Nicole Garcia, Fox 10 News.